Good morning and welcome back. It's 8 a.m., people, and you're at the right place at the right time because we're styling all morning on a Monday. And Jen was showing us pictures of her new lakefront property.
Yep. 5 inches of rain happened within 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Nobody could drive literally anywhere. Everybody was like, you need to avoid, you have to avoid. Because you got to realize that all those limbs that fell from the tornado that we did have are going to the center of the street. So it can't drain.
Right.
So there's that issue. I wish the city needs to get its shit together. They need to pick up all the limbs and just get all the power back to people, and then we'll be good.
So there's people still without power out there where you live?
Yes.
No
That's
shit.
insane. You said there's like 500 and something people, but I thought by now they would be, have it at least.
The problem is because the trees are leaning on the lines, and some of the insurance people are like, yeah, we're going to cut it back, but we're not going to do this. It's an insurance thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's been 2 weeks. That's nuts.
So now we're dealing with extreme heat.
Right.
Yes, and extreme storms to follow because that humidity has to go somewhere. It goes in the air, and then it goes somewhere. So you're going to see some places that have tornadoes or extreme weather.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We're actually in the octagon. You and us are actually, we are put together in an octagon for the rest of the week, which includes really, yes, we have high heat, but which can include really strong patterns in the evening.
Yeah.
Get some nasty thunderstorms.
Well, the pattern...
Well, not only that, but tornadoes. I mean, we're
Right.
now the center of Oklahoma now.
Right.
Apparently.
Well, I tell you this, the extreme heat that's going to happen all week. Like yesterday, I was working on some of my stuff and doing yard work and stuff, and it's just like you're just drenched within minutes. It's so
It was
humid.
just so humid.
And that's
Yeah.
the beginning. That's the beginning. I mean, today, oh man, it's going to be nuts all the way till Friday. And of course, 4th of July is Saturday, so.
Right. And it usually rains right around the 4th of July, but we'll see.
Well, hey, Uranus survived. I went by there today.
Oh, nice.
I got a new phone from T-Mobile, and I was like, hey. And we went to teach, my mom and I had a, I don't know what you call it. It wasn't a brunch. I guess it was a lunch. It was a dinner and lunch together.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to TGI Fridays, and Uranus is still there.
Yeah, I heard they got some damage, but they were able to open back up. Did you get any fun while you were there?
We looked at some of the damage. It wasn't in the main part of Effingham, so you can see it, like especially from the interstate where it started.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see from Charleston, you can see where the damage started. But yeah, Uranus fudge is still standing, so I'm gonna have to eventually get our friend some fudge just as a welcoming gift, I guess, because I miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we all kind of miss Will right now, but he is doing okay. He's really fucking pissed right now about his truck, but
Oh, I'm sure.
But he also slammed his head pretty hard, and got a lot of bumps and bruises. No broken bones though, so
Yeah, he was lucky.
Very lucky. So, I mean, like
I'm telling you, he has 9 lives.
Oh, no shit. And I think he used one of them Saturday.
Yeah.
No shit about that. So,
But like she's talking with the rain, I mean, it was just like you could. There was parts in I'm not talking about like Illinois, but like out there by St. Peter's and stuff. It was just a running like on Mexico Road, was just water just gushing. You know, people were hiding. You've seen that,
yeah.
the pictures I sent too. So I can imagine it's like the same out there, but then it's worse because they've got all that tree limbs and all that stuff, and so it's floating, you know, out there. But you know, the weather was just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, Mother Nature is being a complete bitch, but we do got rain coming in, but it's more later on this week. And do I think it's going to cool stuff off? No. I think it's just going to be hot and nasty all week. I mean, it's perfect time to get in the pool. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you got a pool, stay hydrated, get in the pool. It's great for that. I mean, you know, my weekend was pretty busy. We were going to go to some car and truck shows Saturday. The rain kind of fucked that up, and then after 5 o'clock, the rain kind of stopped, and there were some car cruises to go to. But at that point, I didn't want to get my stuff out because the roads were already wet. And then I was also worried about Will and what was going on with that situation. And then, you know, from there, I just really did a lot of stuff around the house, and I was able to work on, you know, several of my custom cars, and found out with the Blazer, this is an interesting thing. The fuel pump is not pumping enough fuel to the carburetor. We actually thought it was the other way around, that it was forcing too much fuel. And apparently, you know, Saturday I checked this, I was at 4 pounds of fuel pressure. And then Saturday I was messing with the fuel pump to see maybe if the ground is messed up, or, you know, see what's going on. And I started a truck, and it was at 3 pounds of fuel pressure, where it's supposed to be at 8 to 9. So with that said, that fuel pump's fucked. It's working, but it's not working. You know, or it has a major clog in the line. You know, that's something else that we might want to check out. But I think the big thing is I'm going to get a new fuel pump and just fucking change a whole bunch of stuff. Right now, the fuel cell is in the back of the truck. It needs to be up underneath it. So, you know, it's just, that's a little bit of what's going on with that. The guys from Tailgate and High Beams Magazine was down at Scraping the Coast all weekend. Great time down there. Unfortunately, I didn't personally get to make it. I had other stuff going on. But we did do some live broadcasting from down there. If you listen to the station over the weekend, we did a few things down there, and it was pretty cool. So, but on that note, guys, we're going to go right back into music. You're listening to 96.1 Styling. It's That Damn Morning Show. We'll be right back after this.